Okay, so that one's going. Are we ready?
Yeah, sure. What the heck?
Let's go.
Is there an intro?
Probably Lampard as
I'll
the
say
head chap, but he
something.
can.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this thing
Maybe we'll
on?
just all be jovial.
Checking connection.
Is this thing on?
I think we're on. I think we're live.
Okay, we're live here.
Probably no one's watching though.
That's
We're probably talking to ourselves.
It's all right, you know.
Kinda like
Guys are
normal,
looking good.
huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
Nice.
Okay, I just got a notice. Catholic Atlanta started a live video. Boom.
All right.
Okay.
See, we're
This
technology.
thing's
Yeah.
coming up on the screen. Does that mean people are talking to us?
Must be. What's
can
up,
hear us.
everyone? Can you
All
hear
right.
us?
I don't know. We can't read any of that, so but keep sending it our way. It's awesome. We have no idea what we're doing. It's just like
Happy Sunday.
It's like normal, really.
Yeah, normal.
So I guess we'll just share maybe a little bit about these questions. What do we got here? We got something from Kennedy Record. If you were all
Shout
a
out.
Disney princess, which ones would you be? If you all were a Disney princess, which ones would you be?
We're getting personal real fast here. This is absolutely.
Three men asking three men a question about being Disney princesses.
Is it?
I don't know
Makes
if I
no
can.
sense.
I don't know if I can
It
name
makes no
three.
sense.
I don't know that I can name three
Oh,
Disney
stop
princesses.
it. Is it weird if I have an idea?
No,
Is it-
but
No, I saw this question, so I looked something up here. So I have some.
Something up.
You have an
All right, go
answer?
for it. Go
Well,
for
I
it.
was. You know who I was gonna say? I was gonna say Fiona from Shrek. You know, I just like how
Big and green.
Right.
Big and green. Big and green. All right.
Well, you know, she has an incredible transformation. She's so down to earth, you know. However, then somebody tells me she's not Disney, right? So it doesn't even count.
doesn't
So
even
she's,
count.
That's true. What
but
is
who
she?
knows the difference? That's like the difference
Pixar?
between like DC and Marvel.
Marvel
Like who
Comics.
knows these
True.
things? Who
That's
spends time? I know
That's
some
true.
of you
All right.
do.
none
So
of
whatever.
it matters.
But I would pick after all. I think one of the I haven't seen many Disney movies recently, but I like Jasmine from Aladdin back in the day.
I get that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get that one?
I got that. Because I did too.
Tell me about yours.
Well,
What's yours?
mine, if I had to think about it, would be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I would be Belle, only because of the crib she's got. You know, the castle, the castle in all the Disney movies. In my mind,
You do like nice things.
I got nice.
Father Lucas likes nice things. So.
Yeah, so it's when you think of the library, which I wouldn't use, but it's just a good space. It's yeah, that's what I would say.
Hey.
The staff is great. The staff.
We
is
got a
great.
special viewer right now, Ann Lucas.
Oh, hey
my.
mom, thanks.
I'm
Knew-
Mrs. Lucas.
hey, I knew
Hi.
she was gonna be live.
That's awesome.
You know, she downloaded Instagram all by herself. I
Oh
was
my
proud of her. I
gosh,
didn't
you
know
are on
that.
Instagram and I'm not Mrs. Lucas. You always surprise me. You know, so beautiful.
Oh no.
Welcome to all of you who are joining us. Katie Doug just joined.
Does it
There's
need
Messi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Is
god.
there
Thanks
a
for
way
the
we
cookies.
Flip the phone, or is that?
We washed down the package with
the
bleach
phone.
so that we could eat
Oh,
them.
you mean like
I was gonna say we ate it all.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I just have to flip the
I don't
phone.
know.
What's the next question? Let's go.
Oh, sorry.
Well, he didn't answer one. He
Oh,
just,
oh.
well, whatever. That's
I
fine.
don't have one.
Fair
Pick
enough.
one for him. What do you think?
Yeah,
what do you
that's
think
that's
his should
actually
be?
that's a good idea.
Who would he be? Oh my gosh.
Can we, maybe someone can comment out there.
Sleeping Beauty.
I was gonna say Sleeping Beauty.
There it is.
Done.
There
Sleeping
it is,
Beauty.
that's
For
it.
what reason? I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Likes to have.
Oh, Sarah J wants to know what's an embarrassing moment your mom would bring up.
None.
Ooh.
Mom knows better.
Mom knows.
She wouldn't bring up an embarrassing moment. I don't
She
know
doesn't
what
do those
that's.
things.
I don't know what that's
I
about.
can't imagine there's embarrassing moments in your life.
Nope. I would save it for a homily.
Save it for
Yeah,
home.
save it for a homily.
Okay, another
Embarrassing
question
story.
here. Let's
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I had to take a screenshot. Okay. What were you guys gonna do career-wise before you came to the priesthood? Well, we know what he was gonna do.
No. I was going to be a professional soccer player too. Let's not presume.
happened?
Well, then I went to high school, and they didn't let me play soccer anymore. So they crushed my dreams.
And you thought playing a game for the rest of your life was just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like Father Hepner, you know, he comes here. I love the story that he always tells. He always says, well, I want to be a professional soccer player too. He said, but I used to score goals. He said, the very first goal that I scored, I was 9 years old.
Yes.
And I scored a goal. I was all alone. It must have been a breakaway. And then they told him that was his own goal.
No, it was an own goal.
That was the end of his career
That was
as
the
well.
end of his
So
career.
fair enough.
Oh my god.
Well, I was studying computer science, so I was probably going to have a boring job in that way. But when I was a little boy, my fifth grade teacher called us each out one by one to ask us what you wanted to be when you grew up. She thought for sure I was going to say a priest.
Nice.
farthest thing from my mind. So she said my eyes got real big, and she was just ready to receive this answer. And I said, I want to be a baseball player. And she said inside her heart just sunk.
Oh.
But later on, it all worked out.
And it did.
She knew something that I didn't.
knew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who would do the best in prison? Someone was asking.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, so
Go ahead.
I was
Yeah,
just say.
yeah.
By the way,
By the way.
we saw that in preparation for this, there's a lot of like a few questions that were given in a quiz format. The three priests, which one would do this? Whatever reason, Father Chase was the right answer to all those questions. So we could just end the show now, and whatever question you have, just answer Father Chase, and you're right. So we'll just start. We'll just do
I
with
didn't
that.
even see him.
Yeah. So the best in prison, I would agree with. There was a good group that said Father Lampent. I
Yeah.
think that's true.
I think so. I don't know if I should share this, but
Go for it.
it's just all over the internet. But my strategy is, if I get into Christian, is to get the little tattoo teardrop. That way people will leave me alone.
Oh man, I know
If
a
you
few
need an
people.
explanation, you'll just have
Yeah,
to
right.
Yeah,
look
you
Google
need
it. Google it. I know a few students that
That's
would
my
be happy to
strategy.
give you the tattoo too.
After yes,
They do it themselves. They'll pierce your ear and they'll give you a tattoo.
yeah, crazy students. Yeah.
I'd see Father Lampett too as the guy that knows how to get things. So they like read from Shawshank Redemption.
Some have said he's a little bit intimidating too, so maybe people would be intimidated by him.
Yep, and he's the guy that knows how to get things. He's a survivalist.
I do know just a guy for just about everything.
There you go.
If you need
See?
furniture, I got
You
for you.
got a
You need
guy.
firewood, I got a guy for you. I got a guy
like
for
that.
you.
Yep.
It's
I like that. See, it's all about having the
You know
guy.
a guy.
I know a guy. What's the best part of ministering on a college campus?
Ooh, we're getting cereal here. Okay.
I would say just to that, I love our church right now. If we believe the statistics, and I suppose we should, we have no reason why not to. One of the statistics says that 70% of Catholics will leave the Catholic faith, will leave the church by the time they're 23 years old, which is basically when you graduate college. And so, I don't know, I feel like we're kind of on the front lines of reversing that trend, and it's a great challenge. I love having that challenge.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, agreed. Once again, Father Chase has the right
Father
answer.
Chase has the answer you're looking for.
No, I think the best part, is being with an age group where you're open to change and new ideas and new things, and just to see transformation in students from when they're freshmen and they don't want to be near the priests, for instance, or be in the chapel or anything like that. By the time they graduate, they look forward to hanging out with us or asking us questions or coming to the chapel to pray, just to see that transformation take place. It's really, so a lot of times in ministry, you plant a lot of seeds, but you don't always see the fruit being born. Here, it's fascinating because you can see, you not only get a chance to plant the seeds, but you can even see the fruit be born.
There's a great desire to grow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree with that one too.
Can we ask
here.
Father Lucas a question
No,
specifically
I'm
for
pointed-
him? I mean,
Father
No,
Lucas
no, no,
question.
no, no.
Okay, we'll get
I
that.
agree. Being the new guy here too, I'm learning everything, so I'm still learning the right answer.
Are you guys up on the Kanye West? Someone asked, Maxine asked a question about the best Kanye West song on his new album. God Is. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with God Is.
I'm gonna guess that Kanye is a musician. I don't.
He's more than that, though.
Is there- yeah,
He
he's
does a lot.
Do you have to play an instrument to be a musician, or is that like?
Oh
Can you just
man, or
rap?
could you
Is
just
that
rap? Is
okay?
that, are you an artist then?
I
You're
don't
not
know.
a musician. That's a great question. Yeah, so I don't
question.
know. I don't know Kanye. I hear he's becoming a good fella. So yeah, with this Jesus
These comments are
album.
great. Keep putting these comments in.
Yeah, I've listened to the Kanye album, but I don't remember the names of songs, but
You think it's good?
it was all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they want to hear you rapping.
Oh, this guy.
No, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to the old
You
homilies.
gotta go to the
and all
homilies,
that.
go to the archives.
That's a good
Can you
one.
beatbox? Do you know how to
I don't know
beatbox?
too much that's appropriate.
Have you seen like Father Hepner can
No, I don't
beatbox?
beatbox. No.
I could give it a go, but
Why don't you-
no,
why don't
but
you give
that
us a
would
try?
rain on
Maybe
my
Friday-
phone.
Friday- Friday night edition,
Actually,
maybe.
that might give Sarah J her opportunity to have an awkward moment. You know, for
That's
you.
an embarrassing moment,
Embarrassing
awkward moment
Yeah.
from when I tried to beatbox on live.
This is a good one from Hey Kennedy. Favorite childhood TV show?
Nice.
Is that a TV show we watched as a child or children's television show
That we still watch.
that we still watch.
Is that good? Yeah, there's a lot there.
I know that my two probably that I watched the most were Saved by the Bell
Yes, yes.
and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Favorite character on Saved by the Bell?
Probably
Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski. Easy. Easy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. She. Everyone loves
She
Kelly.
went on to a terrible career with 90210. after that.
Poor thing. I know it.
Poor
Oh my
thing.
gosh, poor thing. Yeah. AC Slater. He was kind of a good guy.
Yeah. And Zach with the big brick cell phone.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, timeout, from life.
Yeah,
Just pause life. Wouldn't that be a nice skill? I think Saved by the Bell would have been my vote as well. I watched that a lot. Watched like a lot of like Rugrats. That was a Nickelodeon cartoon. So Nickelodeon was a good outlet for me. Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nick at Night? You guys maybe are right around the area you can remember
Is that even
that.
still a channel?
Nickelodeon? I don't
Nickelodeon?
think so.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
What's your favorite food to cook?
Well,
That's like asking, do you have to play an instrument to be a musician?
it's like the same thing. Well, seafood, No,
Oh,
I like to.
that's
I like to. I like to grill. I like to. So steaks or hamburgers, pork chop, anything on the grill is what I enjoy doing. I don't like to do too much in the kitchen. So I can be the grill master of the rectory.
He does good at grilling. He's good
Yeah,
at grilling.
that's what I do.
My favorite thing to cook is pasta. I'll probably make it on Holy Thursday here for our house, for the priests and the seminarians.
So good.
Just a nice rigatoni noodle with a nice cream sauce and some sausage and a secret ingredient. Pretty delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know that I have a favorite thing to cook. One of my favorite things to do while cooking is actually look up new recipes or things that are popular and just try it myself. I like the adventure of cooking. So always have fun doing that. Like cooking for the guys and
Sounds like another Instagram podcast here. The Adventures
Ooh,
of Cooking.
Cooking with Father
Instagram
Chase.
Live.
Cooking with Father Chase.
Yes.
Chase.
Well, as inspired by Father Leo.
What was the thing you made the other day that you called your brother up or something to get that recipe?
So yeah, my
Tell
brother and his wife,
Yeah.
showed me how to do a really good Italian beef.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done it different
That's what it
ways.
was.
So we did that.
No, there was the other one though that was baked in the dish in the casserole
We did
dish.
a poppy seed chicken,
Oh, that
poppy
was
seed
it,
chicken
yeah.
casserole. So check that one out.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
That's my grandmother's classic. So everybody in the family still cooks it. It's pretty easy.
Here's a soccer question. I think they've
Okay.
mistaken.
I got it.
They
I
mistaken.
got it. I got it.
Here's a question for you. Finally,
I got it. Fine. Thank you.
Oh, Ronaldo or Messi? Who's better?
This is an easy answer, by the way.
This is an easy answer.
Well, so I'll speak to my experience on FIFA on the Xbox 360. Messi could score from anywhere, so I would put the ball on his foot and just tear apart my opponents in the seminary. So I will say Messi. What's true in the video game must be true in real life. So
That is the right answer.
yeah,
It is the right answer.
Messi can just from anywhere. You bend that ball right into the
Very
goal.
contentious, but it is the right answer. Yeah.
Yes.
Last concert you went to?
Oh.
I like that one. So this.
Well,
Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I was going to
Go
say
ahead.
the Advent concert here last December. But that's
It was
probably not-
excellent.
It was
Had
excellent.
front row seats.
Could sit anywhere, really.
Anymore I want.
It was so good. It was so good.
I even brought in my own drink.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
No.
I even brought my own drink. Oh, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't because it was in our church.
It's in our chapel?
It was in the chapel. Besides that, I was up in Chicagoland for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, yeah.
During the Advent season, or maybe it was just right after Christmas, actually. And that was only the, I think, 8th time I've seen them live. So a little bit of a fan of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So that was the last live performance that I got to see.
I think the last one that I went to, besides the Christmas concert, was Advent. Lessons in Carols. That's right. Was with a couple of our students. I went to see Kenny Chesney when he was here on campus last year. Awesome show, great gift, and a lot of fun.
I think my last maybe real concert before that was like a long time. It wasn't college. I think it was Aerosmith. I think. That was a long time ago. That was a good one.
Oh,
That was a good one. Who would win in Mario Kart? I know it wouldn't be me. I'm horrible at that game.
Ooh. I would. I think I got
Probably
it.
follow Lucas.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Always
a
with
video game person, right?
always with baby Wario. Now you probably people out there saying that's a terrible character, but no, you soup up the cart and you ready to go. So I think I would got that. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any favorite video games, Father?
I'm not too into video games, but I did play Mario Kart back in the day when everybody
That's how we were
played
doing
it.
it,
But I
yeah.
think I was, even to date myself to see the machines, I think the last machine that I played on Mario Kart was Nintendo 365.
Or 4.
364.
Just 1 degree off.
One number.
Was 1.
Is that what it is? 364?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
64.
But
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Sarah J, that's my embarrassing moment for today. Thank you for asking.
Thanks for asking.
Oh my gosh. I think mine's like Pac-Man. I just got to play Pac-Man. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
It doesn't like a good Pac-Man game.
Yeah.
I was back in San Francisco over, for the bowl game, for Illinois' bowl game,
Mm-hmm.
visiting some family, and my brother and his family, and my 2 nephews. Theo actually turns 9 today, so shout out to Theo.
Happy birthday, Theo.
I know for sure they're not watching because they are anti-social media. Anyway,
Whoops.
reintroduced to Pac-Man. It was great.
Nice.
One of the old time consoles. This is a great question. We'll have time for maybe 2 more questions here. What's your favorite place that you've said mass at? That's a great
Ooh,
one.
that's a good question.
Mine is actually I'll let you guys go first
No.
because I've got one of those walk on the moon.
Yes, one upper. The Mr. You. Yeah, it's you. Here's me.
Check out Brian Regan.
Go. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Here's me.
Well, I know that we're probably, all of us have said masses in Rome, which is really special for all of us, perhaps in the Holy Land as well. So yeah, I mean, you can't compare to that. However, I will say something maybe more unique that you weren't thinking of, which was both my grandfather and my grandmother passed away in the past 5 years or so. My grandmother just this past year, my grandfather about 5 years ago. And while they were both in the hospital actively dying, I was able to say mass, basically on a makeshift table over their bed, over their body, and to give them viaticum, to give them the last Eucharist before they passed away. So there's nothing where, I mean, I've said mass at, I said in the Holy Land and in Rome, but those may be the most special to me. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well. Let me see what I can make up real quick.
Both grandparents were dying at the same time,
Holding each other's hand.
and we were on the,
And
on the moon.
we're on the. Shoot, I'm gonna get any better. Oh shoot.
In Latin. Ad orientem, facing away from them.
Peter himself was the altar boy. He served for me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Thanks. It's so good to laugh again.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, I would say similarly with Father Chase. It is
Really?
just the ability. Not quite as similar, but just I've also had the privilege to say mass in Rome, to assist at mass in the Holy Land. I wasn't offering it, but I would say being able to go home to my parents' house and just that's where faith was nurtured and faith grew. So I would say being able to just have mass in the home where I grew up is pretty amazing.
I think Ann Lucas just said that was the right answer.
I'm sure she did. Thanks, Ma.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so that just to be able to do that. So anyway, now Father Lampet, let's take us out there.
The one I thought was gonna
Take us
beat
to the
everybody
moon.
isn't even gonna be close, but I was gonna say Mass in the Holy Sepulchre. Being able to do that unexpectedly, really, this past
gosh.
May was just awesome to have my pilgrimage group kind of outside the tomb, and then that's where we do the liturgy of the Word, and then to be brought into the tomb and to say Mass over the place where Jesus' body had been laid for the liturgy of the Eucharist is pretty powerful.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then all kinds of great places in Rome and other sites. But yeah, that one's going to stand out for sure. Yeah,
So cool.
Yep.
it is. It is cool. Let's see. Any last one? We'll end on a funny note.
Great.
Yeah.
Because nothing else. We've been having no
Nothing
fun.
else.
This has been so boring.
This is another mass-related question. Embarrassing mass moments. Embarrassing mass moments.
Well, I could say one today.
Can
When Father Lepas and I processed it after practicing this just minutes before the Mass, that I genuflected and disappeared. Forgot to kiss the altar. Apparently, that's a thing that we do every Mass.
Every mass.
This is all new to me.
This is
At least it wasn't recorded and broadcast to the entire
to
world.
live
yeah.
for
Yeah.
future reference.
You guys didn't even notice, so it's all good.
That's right.
No, mine was just Alicia, shout out there, likes to remind me of this one where just at a daily mass, I was reading something else and I don't know, the responsorial psalm had something about like Christ our Lord and I shouted out, Amen!
Amen.
In the middle of the responsorial psalm. And then I said something like, no, like I shook my head. And so we both
I was there.
I think she was lost. I think she lost it.
She lost
was
it. I
serving
lost
it.
it because his response to that, real quick, to interrupt the story,
Yes,
was
please,
like
yes,
he
go for it.
as he shouts "Amen," he goes, "Amen." Like, how did I just say that? Amen. So then,
Then
we have to. Well, no, then we have to sing the
yes.
the A word, the Alleluia,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
he starts.
do it.
He can't muster to sing. So in the middle of his Alleluia, you hear a slight like that came from me. It was a little. I could hardly hold it together, and we got through it by God's grace. Yeah, yep.
What you
You're
got one?
embarrassing.
I don't know if I mean, I celebrate the liturgy so perfectly. And I
Right.
don't know if I
Hardly
if
ever
I
time.
if I can think of an embarrassing.
Or even as having served mass or something.
Yeah,
or
right.
Nothing. Wow.
Not that
We'll
I'll
work
have
on
to
that.
come back. I'm going to work on that story. Yeah.
Sorry to end on that
So
one.
then, yeah.
You want to end on a funny note? I love
Well,
that.
yeah.
Well, good to be with you all, and we look forward to maybe trying to do this again sometime. Keep
Yes.
sending us your questions and comments. Great to interact with you. We're praying for you, and God bless you all.
And stay 6 feet apart.
Stay 6 feet apart. We're more like 6 inches apart today, but it's okay. We live
Oh
together.
gosh. Bless y'all.